And this is it, our final step. I've strained off the garlic, and those cloves are just going right into the prepared solution of fertilizer. Again, I used an all-purpose fertilizer, one that I like, one that I have around that I use for many things. It's all you need. You have other options as well. You could use like a fish emulsion, a kelp meal. I would imagine, although I've never done it, but I would imagine that if compost tea is your thing, that could be a good fertilizer for it. I see no reason not to use that. There are also some alternative options to the peroxide, just in case you happen to live in a place where peroxide maybe is hard to get a hold of or limited or whatever, or if you just prefer something else. Normal rubbing alcohol can be used. You can also use vodka, actual just plain vodka. So, you know, if you've got one of those bottles of cheap nasty vodka sitting around, or one that you just never get around to using, then that's a possibility too. Just soak them, same 10 minutes. The cloves go in the disinfectant of choice, whether that's peroxide, vodka, or alcohol, and then into the fertilizer. And again, the fertilizer, it is a minimum of 30 minutes, but really, you know, if you're going to go through all of this, I would give it even longer, several hours, say 12 to 24. I'm going to be soaking this overnight. The original place that I saw this method was on Keen Organics website. They are a seller of garlic. My original garlic stock came from them. They sell a really great product. It's grown beautiful big garlic for me 2 years in a row, and now I've got enough going that I'm able to use my own seed garlic from their stock, and still I see nothing, you know, no depletion. The quality is excellent going on. But like I said, their site's the first place that I saw this. I've seen it a few other places too, but they even say on their site that they've had times when they've gotten busy and the garlic's been in the fertilizer soak and they didn't get to it for 3 days. So if you find yourself pressed for time or something comes up, don't worry that you've got it in the soak and you can't get it out. You have some leeway there of, say, a couple of days. They do say that after 3 days, the issue is that this garlic will already be growing small roots, and those small roots will be pretty fragile, so you'd be breaking them off when they're in the ground. So I'm gonna say, for safety's sake, 2 days, 48 hours is as long as I want them to sit in here and soak. But 12 to 24 is plenty of time. By the time I get to these tomorrow afternoon, we'll be good to go. One final note here is that you sometimes get garlic where the papers have come out off, those outer coatings, and that's not a problem. The coatings are just, you know, they're part of the plant, but they don't really have much to do with the growth and development of the garlic itself. The energy, the seed, is actually the clove. So especially with some of your easier peeling varieties, you might get some with bare paper, and that's fine. Just stick them in the ground. They're going to grow just as well as all the rest of them. So that is that, and happy garlic growing.